Hey guys, Samantha here. Welcome to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do your makeup. So this video is mostly for beginners, but if you're not a beginner and you know how to do your stuff, still watch because maybe I can show you a little something. I'm going to be showing all my favorite products. But alright guys, let's get started. So the first step I do is I do my eyebrows. This is a really good eyebrow pencil. This is from e.l.f. It's so good. Honestly, this is like my least favorite step is just doing my eyebrows. I don't even know why. I've been thinking about dyeing my eyebrows maybe a bit lighter. I think the best advice I would give to any beginners is don't make your eyebrows too thick. Sometimes I feel like, you have to go through that. Like it's definitely like a phase. Everybody goes through that phase. Ooh. Everybody goes through that phase that you just make your eyebrows super thick, especially them 2016 brows was crazy. It was just, you just had to be there, you just had to be there. Okay, so now that we're done with our eyebrows, we're gonna carve them out. So I'm gonna get my concealer. I use the Natasha Denona concealer in RN1. I got it recently and I think it's really white, but like I'm not gonna return it, so I'm just gonna use it for my eyeshadow. Oh, you use this kind of brush to carve your eyebrows out. You just carve it out. I know that a lot of people also do it at the top, but I don't think it makes really a difference because it'll blend out with your foundation. And then I just kind of blend this out with my fingers. Okay, so I get my concealer again and I put it on my eyelids. And then you're just gonna blend it out. I love this brush. This brush is from House Labs, literally my favorite brush ever. It just blends so amazing. Okay, so now that you're looking like, you gotta trust the process. Right now we're looking a little scary. Okay, it's part of it. So after that, we're not gonna go straight to eyeshadow, okay? Don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare, okay? We're gonna go in with our powder, okay? I feel like this makes such a difference. You better. Let me relax. Let me relax. Your eyelids are gonna be all creased up. No, okay, so we're gonna get our powder before we start with eyeshadow, okay? I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty powder. So before I put the powder, I'm gonna blend it out again, just so we don't see any lines, you know what I mean? Get one of these velour puffs. I got this one at Marshall's, so go to your local Marshalls. They sell like a pack of like 5, 10 for like $4. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using this Anastasia Spice eyeshadow palette. Is this little cute one. I really like it because I feel like it's like so easy, like for on the go, like if you're going to a trip, you need a little retouch, this is so perfect. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I'm gonna literally show you how to do the easiest eyeshadow look. It's not really that complicated. Like you just have to have like a really thick brush. I'm gonna show you. I know that a lot of people don't like to do eyeshadow. Right now it's kind of like trendy to not really do your eyeshadow and just do your foundation. So of course this part is optional. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, A1 and C3. So I'm gonna put this one. I recommend a really thick brush like this so it can coat like the whole eye, Like with a big brush, it just kind of like blends all together. For me, I like to use like circular motions, and I also just go back and forth. And I like to bring it over here, just so when we do like the cut crease. Now, we're gonna go back to the concealer. Any brush that kind of has this kind of end will be good. It doesn't have to be perfect, I just do half like this. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with my brush and I'm just gonna blend it out. I don't put powder after this. I just go straight to the shimmers, okay? I'm gonna go in with this little pink. I'm gonna use this brush. That's like this little flat brush that looks like this. There's not really a technique to it. You just cover that part. You can use the same brush, guys, or you can use another one. I'm gonna go in with this brush. So now I'm gonna go in with like maybe like a little darker color for the sides. So I'm gonna go in with this one, which is C1, this kind of brush. And now I'm just gonna go like this. I kind of like to go like this. And then do the same thing. You see how I'm going kind of like in a line at first? Just make sure it's not blotchy, and even if it looks kind of blotchy, do circular motions. Always do circular motions so it doesn't look so harsh. After that, I'm gonna go in with my eyelash curler. I'm gonna use this one right here. Okay, so for mascaras, my go-to is definitely this, a telescopic mascara, which I love. And also, like, you can never go wrong with the Mexican mascara, okay? Just give it a try and let me know. It doesn't really matter the color. All of them are amazing. So I always go in with the thin one first. So now I'm going to use the Mexican mascara. Okay, so the next step's going to be, I don't use any primer, guys. Of course, I know that there's like a lot of people that do wear primers. I just like to go in with sunscreen. This has been like my little go-to. Looks like deodorant. And I just really like it. So you're just gonna coat your whole... At first I thought it was gonna make like my makeup look like greasy by the end of the day, but it really doesn't. It kind of gives you that glow. Okay, so our next step will be our foundation slash skin tint. Depends on your preference. I've been really into skin tints lately, so this is a skin tint that I've been using. I feel like it's better than foundation, guys. It's kind of similar, but it's just not as full coverage. For foundation, I do love the Patrick Ta, which is this one right here. It gives you that luminous finish that we love. We're trying to look like glazed donuts, guys. Always remember. Unless you have oily skin. If you have oily skin already, I recommend you to have like a drying foundation. What I like about this skin tint is it doesn't really cover that much. Like you can still see the little freckles and stuff like that. So after this step, I like to go in with my contour. So for contour, I'm going to use this Rare Beauty contour in the shade Gentle. So we're going to clean up our eyeshadow. See there? With the same brush and just go like this. You see? And then we also put concealer over here. Because I just got this concealer and I think it's really white. So please do not judge. Okay, so the key for your under eyes not to crease is to let them sit for a little bit. So just let it sit. In the meantime, we're going to do our nose contour. Of course, this step is completely up to you. All right, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury in 3 tan. The key is to make it look like you can't breathe. You gotta give it a hee hee. You know, but just don't forget to blend it out, girl. Don't forget to blend it out. Okay, so now we're gonna blend out our concealer. I just knew this part looks super crooked, but you see, it's fine, we're good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with my Tower 28. This is like a game changer, guys. This powder on top of a loose powder. Oof, totally a difference there, at least in person. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty bronzer, the Cocoa Naughty. Okay, I'm gonna use this kind of brush. I don't bring my bronzer or blush all the way over here, so always go up. Let's put some on that forehead. Okay, so next, now going back to the powder part. Okay, I get some powder, put some in the back of your hand, and then... Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna go in with my favorite blush. It's the House Labs blush. It's this pink one. It's in French Rosette. This blush is really pigmented. Don't be getting scared. Don't be getting scared. I really have blush liners though. So I'm going to blend that out with this blush. Oh, I forgot to do my eyeshadow for my bottom lash. And for eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Sephora eyeliner, which I love. It's just a great shade of black. You just do a line. On like a big wing. Okay, so for the brows, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty brow laminating thingy-majiggers. For highlighter, I'm going to use this one in Cookie, the Benefit highlighter. Brings them glow in. I also love to put some over here. It just completes the look, you know? Okay, it's looking cute, guys. It's looking cute. Okay, I think I'm going to put a bit more blush. God damn. So for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with the Dior in 505. Alright guys, so we are done. This is the final look. Let me know if you guys tried it. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.